bow to me.
Danger boy! What do you think you do? My grog! My grog! I tear you to pieces and drain your blood! Filth boy! I brew grog to fuel and fire warriors of Sauron. Some cannot take. Grog stronger than them. They drink and die by morning. But that night, they are dragons! I show you power of grog!
The grog maker is an Olog that fuels the Dark Lord's army with his precious grog. As he looks like the alchemist, he is not from the machine tribe, only the Marauder one, and he can ambush you if you explode his grog barrels in the region.
So dull, tra-la-la-la, let's sing. You may have heard of one like me. He prances and dances and sings with glee. Wherever there's strife, the singer is there. He slaughters and slays with such merry flair. I sing this song with all my breath. Take heed, for this interlude ends with your death.
The singers arrived. Everyone rejoices. I see it in their faces and hear it in their voices.
This killer of orcs, this killer of beasts, he wants to come and join our feast. We come here to drink and sing, and what, pray tell, do you bring? But pain and misery to our kind. A pitiful death is what you'll find.
The singer or bard is the best in his job. He can kill and dismember his enemies while he can compose and sing all the songs he knows. There is a legend in Mordor that said that if you kill the singer you must become the singer as well.
Hey, what's going on? Do you know how much grog I've had? I don't. But I do know that I'm gonna kill you. And then, oh wait, I'm gonna have some more grog. And then I'm gonna kill you! Every time I'm just trying to... I'm trying to execute. I mean recruit. Fight. Here, I'm gonna fight you!
We already talked about this orc in the Feral Tribe video, as the Drooler, which both have the same personality. So if you want to know more, go to that video.
Words with ya! We don't have to fight. What say we parley? Hey? Put down your weapons and we'll talk this out like friends. No? Why not? Why can't we be friends? This is my lucky day. I'm about to make a new friend. Assuming we don't kill each other, of course. I have no dispute with you. So what are we fighting about? I think you'll quickly find out that I'm not like them other orcs.
The friendly is the only Uruk you will find that doesn't want to kill you that much, and wants to be friends with you. I really hope that, instead of fighting against him, we just sat down and have a good talk.
I have the eyes of a hawk, the teeth of a wolf, and the knees of a bat. Oh, man. If there's one thing you need to know about me, Talk, it's that I am the greatest wit Mordor has ever seen. And if there are two things, it's that I'm gonna kill you. That, plus the first bit about the wit, makes two. Come on, Manfield, get up! Ah, right? Because you can't. Because you're dead. Right. Oh, you think you're so clever, don't you? Oh, look at me, I'm dead. Wait a minute. No, I'm not.
The funny one is not because he is the Joker, because he is really funny indeed. His voice lines are just hilarious and the way he speaks makes it very funny as well.
Ranger! You there! Yes, you! I mean you! That's right, you! Ranger! So, we meet on the field of battle. Well, not a proper field of battle, really, but if you're ready for a fight, any place can be a field of battle. Doesn't even have to be a field, really. The battle part of it's more important than the field part, I've always said. Oh, this'll be the sort of fight men write songs about. Or it would be if you won, and if there were any men left to write those songs, which there won't be for much longer. No, it'll only be Uruks who remember this fight, and we aren't much for writing songs. And actually, we probably won't remember it that long. You probably think you can defeat me in combat. Well, there are 3 things wrong with that. 1, I'm stronger, so raw physical power. 2, I'm bigger. Similar to my first point, but it's also about weapon reach and the ability to absorb blows. 3, ferocity. You can't hope to compete with an Uruk there. We're just naturally more... Now, have I done 3? Oh, I was counting.
The Gab is compared to the Inscrutable as how fast and how much they speak in one encounter. Gab acts more as a Family Guy character with more comedy than fear. He can be in any tribe as well if you get killed by a grunt.
Ranger! Now what we have here, a game of chance. Odds have been laid, though we can't see them yet. Only way to see what comes up is to play the game. So let's play! Ranger! Is that it? Is that the blade you think you're gonna take me down with? Oh, you poor pathetic fool!
The Gambler is one of those Uruks that you will find in a casino trying his best to win something. He often speaks as a man with culture, but he is only an Uruk with the personality of a fool.
You dare interrupt my fun? I am a commander of countless Uruk warriors who kill for me without hesitation. You will pay the price for your insult.
Ugal.
You maggot! I've trained the best. I've commanded the best. I know what it is to be the best. Now you'll see what happens when you face the best. I command Uruks into battle every day. But sometimes it's good to remind myself of the simple pleasures of killing soft skids with my own 2 hands.
The Golden is another Uruk that brags himself about being the commander of all the best Uruks that Middle-earth has seen. That's a lot of baloney. My orcs are not commanded by this loser.
Everything in its time. Or is your hunger for suffering too strong to resist? Allow me to escort you to a world of most exquisite agony. Oh, my crimson delight. Let's make our cuts small, so we can continue forever. The blades sing your name. They are required. Come to us, they say. Let us sing together.
The hero is an Uruk that has a Manhunter mask from the Dark Tribe, the gloves of Zog, armor from the Terror Tribe, and he is Marauder. Anyways, he wants to dance with Talion in the Dance of Blades, more like saying fighting against him.
I don't think you understand, my love. I will not be ignored. And if I can't have you, no one can! Talion! Oh, we are fated, my love. We are like 2 halves of the same being. After this, we'll be together forever and ever. Oh, Talion! Sometimes it's as though you look right through me. What do I have to do to prove my love? Kill you?
The obsessed is the weirdest Urix of all. He is in love with you and odd nasty things to your body if he kills you. Not only he is a freak, he is a necrophilic guy who humps the dead.
Typical! Nobody in Marauder understands what I'm saying, but they all get the point eventually. Get it? It has two meanings. The point of the words and the point of the weapon. What are you doing here? I'm gonna bash your brains out for this interruption. Which is to say I'm gonna hit you in the head so hard that your brains will come out. And I'll do it with a bashing motion. Oh, typical! I hope the sight of blood doesn't upset you, because you're about to see a lot of it. Because I'm gonna cut you, and bash you, and stab you, and that'll make you bleed.
The obvious is an Uruk that nobody understands what he is saying, but they all get the point eventually. Get it? It has two meanings. The point of the words and the point of the weapon.
All your weapons, all your kit. So many pretty things you've brought for me. Welcome to the feast. And look at all the lovelies you've brought. You know I didn't get you nothing. I like it. Really like the look of those boots. Don't think they'd fit me, but I've got to have them. That's a nice blade. I could kill loads of menfolk with that pretty thing.
The pinch or the thief is an Uruk that is only interested in your gear that you carry. It would have been cool if they added that if he kills you, he takes the gear of you and when you kill him it gives it to you with more level.
This may be your time, but you can't stop the rhyme. I am the Uruk Bar. A worthy foe is hard to find. I've got it in me head. I've got to make you dead, and from the dead, you curse. Back to steal my immortal verse. There was a warrior, fell to my hand, lay himself down, and died in the sand.
The poet or rhymer is an Uruk that always speaks in poems and rhymes that he thinks about them all the time. If a grunt kills you, he can be a poet mixed with another title, which it can make cool-looking orcs.
Stop it! This isn't a true battle. It is just a test, set up by the Nazgul. You are working for them. I can see it. I know when I'm being tested. And I know who's watching the test. Tell your Nazgul masters that. The Nazgul sense of timing is perfect as always. I knew they'd send the Grave Walker to test me. I knew it. I was once a sheep. But then I figured it out. Why does the Grave Walker hunt us? Because the Nazgul put him up to it.
The Seuss. The Seuss.
Among Us!
Will you cut that out?
Where I was. Ah yes, the suspicious is an Olog that thinks you are a test from the Nazguls, to see if he is strong for them or not. He, like the poet, can appear from grunts as well, but that I will explain at another time.
I'm not like the other Uruks. I'm a thinker. I think good. And I think hard. Harder than all the rest. And that's what makes me the most bestest. Remember me now and hear me later. I am the absolute bestest. I'll give you something to think about. First, I'll impart you. Then I'll rip out your intestines. You'll rule the day, we cross paths. You think you can best me? Well, you're boldly mistaken. Very boldly mistaken. I will put you in your place. Firmly in your place.
Good Thinker speaks in a way that mostly Yuriks don't understand him. He is not like the other Yuriks, he is a thinker. He thinks good, and he thinks hard. Harder than all the rest, and that's what makes him the most bestest. Remember him now and hear him later. He is the absolute bestest.
Your legend rivals mine. An adventurer, a lover of life and death, a despiser of shallow moderation. This, my friend, is the beginning of a wondrous journey for you and I. Let us embrace the madness and see who comes out the other side. Everyone, for your entertainment and mine, I present to you the Grave Walker, a lover of life and death, a player of the game. You are full of surprises. I can see you enjoy this game as much as I do, but never a smile.
The rogue is theoretically supposed to be a pirate orc, because he has seen things and has a legend that rivals the one of the Gravewalker. You. His tattoos and his looks make him unique, and he almost looks like Gambler and Deathmonger.
You think you're going to take our land for yourself? Strip it of its riches like some tunnel-dusted dwarf? I bet you're working with the dwarves. I've dedicated my life to killing their kind, and any friend of theirs is an enemy of mine. First men invade, then the dwarves come to plunder. Not while I draw breath. Who comes here causing havoc and mayhem? Better not be a stinking dwarf! Little bearded folk sent you, didn't they?
The dwarf hater is the definition of being a racist against another race. He hates dwarfs that much, he has a collar made by the beard of his dwarf victims. If you derange him, his enraged by dwarfs will be activated by seeing you because he thinks you are a dwarf.
I see you're giving out pain. I want some. Make it hurt like you hurt all the others. No, make it even worse. I can take it. I want it. I need it. Hey, dealer! What wondrous devilry is this? You live again. Come, hurt me. Take out your anger upon my body. I welcome it. I've snuffed out 312 lives. Is your count higher or lower? You can't remember, can you?
The pain lover or seeker is an Olog obsessed with suffering pain that you inflict on him or into others. He can ambush you if you brutalize or kill many orcs in the region, even if he was not in the army menu.
I know what it is to die and rise again. Necromancers haven't let me rest for the last 1,000 years. So come, boy, and let me teach you what it really means to die. The benefit of age is experience, but you've learned nothing, boy. You're not as old as I, but you've lived as many lives. Allow me to give you another. Let us do what dead men do, and dance the dance of death.
The Ancient One or Dead is one of those orcs that keeps resurrecting by the necromancers of Mordor because they think he is very strong, I think. The thing is that he can be from the Terror tribe and the Mystic tribe.
I've been looking for you for a long time. My skin, it grows and contorts. It swells and twists. Nothing, it seems, can stop it. But you are the remedy for my ills. The balm for my malady. What I'm saying is, I'm the diseased, and you're the cure. I've tried it all. Water, mud, a plant, nothing else. But I think maybe you can cure me. Chopped up and whipped into a paste. I'm going to grind up your corpse and make a cream from it. Nothing weird, though. I'm just gonna smear it all over my face. You're going to be my medicine. I'm going to mix your innards up into jelly and rub it into my face and wrap the whole thing in your flayed skin.
The diseased in an Uruk that needs your body to cure his disease in his body. He carries, as the vat keeper, an orc fetus in a can in his back. Always poisonous weapon and with poison scars on his body.
Swipe! The time for scheming is over. Now it's all about the execution. You think this is a fair fight? No, pink skin. This is an execution. Mordor itself judges you, and it says you deserve execution. Spoil our fun, would you? The sentence for that is death.
The executioner is the main orc who executes all the orcs of Mordor guilty of crimes. Well, crimes in Mordor is like drinking the grog of another or kill a blood brother. He can be any by any tribe as well if a grunt kills you and becomes a captain.
You claim to have toppled the tower, Ranger. But behold, now I wear his armor, and the tower rises again with an Uruk inside. I have donned the tower's armor, and now my shadow falls upon you. The shadow of torment, of unceasing pain. Even as we battle, know this. I will suffer more pain than you can possibly fathom. The tower's armor will see to that. I respect the pain of others, though it pales in comparison to what this armor inflicts. If you truly seek more suffering, well, I can certainly provide it. Your puny weapons do not frighten me. Encased in the tower's armor, I know pain far greater than any your blade inflicts.
The tower is the only orc stupid enough to put himself in my armor. I mean, what the fuck does he want it to do with it? Doesn't he know that it inflicts so much pain that every day will be your worst day? What a dumbass, ha ha ha.
This can only end one of two ways. You lying dead on the ground, or me lying dead on the ground. Really hope he's not that second one. When all is said and done here, I'm going to get a promotion, or I'll be dead. But the truth is, I'm hoping to avoid that option. Here's the thing, we're meant to go head to head here, tear each other apart, but I really prefer if it's just me tears you apart. I appreciate your cooperation. You show up now. Here,
Ring Pan!
The bootleg, even if his name says that, he speaks in a sarcastic and dumb way that makes him funny and unique. Also very unique that he is every single weakness in the game.
My blades hunger for man flesh. And now, it's time for them to feast, oh yes. And feast, and feast, and feast, and feast. Now, you fought many Uruks, but never one as fierce as me. My fury is boundless. My gaze is death. My blades are suffering. I rage. I'm gonna.
The Berserker is the definitive rage in the Terror tribe. He always have his epic rage and that helmet that when you make him Overlord, he modifies and closes up.
Man, you kill many orcs. Much to answer for. A tally so high. Debt can never be paid. Crime can never be forgiven. Death stands before you. Oh, I do my work. Rattling tongues. You understand this? Ready yourself for us. For all darkness calls. Many lie down to sleep. Some do not get up again.
The Unforgiving will never forget the orcs you killed in your way in Mordor. He is possibly the Vendetta Olog, now that we have the Nameless One, which is the Vendetta Uruk. He can be of any tribe as well, always with that helmet, if a Grunt Olog kills you and takes that title.
Filthy elf magic does not kill me. Man does not kill me. I kill man. Arnold Guriaz, Sut Guriazig, and killed countless men. Ubi, Sorugokol, Kodargo. You are not welcome here, Gook. Gook, now I kill you. Dorgibor's beard. I will rend your flesh, break your bones. Dorgibor's beard.
The Half-Tongue is an Olog that speaks in black speech sometimes when speaking to you, but at least the game translates the black speech into English. But as I always say, I'm a Varmaukuk Pikuk Yukyavabaw Avlat Shal Hit language, a Bukavnokuk Panukayuk Latavu.